right, great. Thank you. Welcome to the Griffin City Commission meeting. We're going to start off by Pledge of Allegiance. It's going to be led by Pac 2 First Baptist Church of Griffin. So, gentlemen, if y'all come on forward. Their den leader is Mr. Brad Glass. So we're glad to have this group here. And once we get done with the pledge and the invocation, Brad's kind of give them an overview of what they're doing tonight. Please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me in prayer. Father, we're here today to ask for your blessings and guidance in the performance of our duties as elected officials. We pray for strength, love, knowledge, and understanding. Help us to recognize and solve the problems that are presented. Make our solutions fair and just to the best interest of everyone. Help us to overcome our shortcomings and keep us united as a team to work for the betterment of the city and its people. We pray in your name. Amen. Amen. Welcome, gentlemen.
We thank you guys for being here at a commission meeting, and commissioners, we appreciate you allowing us to come and present the Pledge of Allegiance to you guys tonight. These guys are We Below One. They're in the fourth grade. For the most part, I think all of you guys in the fourth grade. We got one third grader. He's an overachiever, so this is, as Doug said, this is Pack 2. We're from over at First Baptist. We just did a short little hike over, and part of the citizenship badge is to come in and see the commissioners at work. And so we're probably exit here briefly and get back, and then we'll do some presentations. But this is part of their citizenship badge requirements, as well as crossing the street, which we did on the way over here.
Well, thank you, Brad. Appreciate it. Great. We've got the agenda presented. Do we have a motion to approve?
Chair, I move we approve the agenda as presented.
A motion second. Any discussion? Any changes? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. Unanimous. Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to consider a joint proclamation declaring the week of February 16 through 20, 2015 the Small Business Week.
Mr. Chairman, I move we approve the proclamation.
Second. We have a motion, a second by Mr. McLemore. And at this time, all in favor, signal by saying, raising your hand. 7-0. At this time, Dick Marr is going to read the proclamation. I believe Ms. Bonnie is here to accept it, and some other folks. So welcome, everybody.
Hey, Nick. I'd have you with us tonight. Thank you. As a small businessman, I think it's appropriate to I get to read it, so, whoa. Let me move over here, I guess. All right. Joint proclamation declaring February 16th through 20, 2015 Georgia Small Business Week. Whereas U.S. Small Business Administration created in 1953 as an independent agency of the federal government to assist small businesses to preserve free, competitive enterprise and to strengthen the overall economy of our nation, will honor the nation's top entrepreneurs at the National Small Business Week events in April 2015, marking the 62nd anniversary of the agency and the 53rd annual proclamation of Small Business Week. Excuse me. Whereas small business owners embody the spirit of entrepreneurship and strong work ethic that lie at the heart of their dream, the American dream, a chance to birth an idea and nurture it into something tangible and long-lasting. They are the backbone of our state and nation's economy. They employ tens of millions of workers and in recent years have created the majority of new private sector jobs. They drive our economy toward recovery and long-term growth. And whereas during the Georgia Small Business Week, we affirm our support for America's small businesses and celebrate the proud tradition of private enterprise they represent. This week, We celebrate the role of entrepreneurs and small business in our national life. They are the engine of our prosperity and a proud reflection of our character. A healthy small business sector will give us vibrant communities, cutting-edge technology, and an American economy that can compete successfully in the 21st century. And whereas in 2007, Spalding County and City of Griffin were designated as entrepreneur-friendly community, and a true partnership formed through the Small Business Committee of the Griffin-Spalding Chamber of Commerce with City of Griffin, Spalding County, Southern Crescent, University of Georgia, Griffin Campus, McIntosh Trail Area Planning Development, and community business leaders. The Chamber of Commerce will be holding its annual event in cooperation with Southern Crescent Tech on Thursday, February 19, and we invite all those interested to attend the Business Startup Forum and the Power Pack panel discussion, featuring entrepreneurs and business owners sharing their experience. Vendors who have information helpful to startups and small business owners will be available during the event as well. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners for the City of Griffin and Spalding County, which hereby join with the Griffin-Spalding Chamber of Commerce to pay tribute to small business as it seeks to further entrepreneurial development, and to urge all our citizenry to recognize the importance and contributions of small business here and across the nation during Georgia Small Business Week, February 16 through 2015, now signed by Douglas Holberg, Chairman, and Kenny Smith, City Manager. Very good. Very nice. Thank you. Congratulations. You got to take this over.
Start at a time.
Stalking it from both directions. Right here, I guess.
Yes, sir.
The body of the chamber, besides the senator in the front building, our community, small business, make it grow.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
And as a small business owner, I appreciate the efforts of the Chamber of Commerce and hard work you do for us. All right, next proclamation, consider proclamation declaring February 20th, 2015 to be Arbor Day in 2015. Do we have a motion and a second?
So moved.
A motion by Mr. McCord, second by Mr. McLemore. All in favor, signal by raising your hand. Great. And Ms. Todd is going to take care of reading this proclamation, and Mr. Frank Harris is here to accept it. So welcome, Frank. And Frank is representing what's the name of the committee? The Environmental Council for the city. Thank you for being here.
There you go. Okay, Frank. Whereas in 1872, J. Starling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting of trees. And whereas this holiday, called Arbor Day, was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska. And whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world. And whereas trees can reduce the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, reduce heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, provide habitat for wildlife, and reduce stormwater runoff. And whereas trees are a renewable resource, giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. Trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our communities wherever they are planted. And they are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. And whereas the City of Griffin has appointed an environmental council to facilitate and oversee the planting of trees in this city. And whereas the city has pruned and mulched trees throughout the city's right-of-way. And whereas the City of Griffin has been recognized as a Tree City USA by the National Arbor Day Foundation and desires to continue its tree planting ways. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the City of Griffin do hereby proclaim Friday, February the 20th, 2015 as Arbor Day in the City of Griffin, and urge all citizens to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands and to support our city's urban forestry programs and to plant trees to promote the well-being of present and future generations. This, the 10th day of February 2015, Douglas S. Holberg, Chairman, and attested by Kenny L. Smith, City Manager. There you go. Welcome.
you, Frank. Appreciate y'all's service on the board. Next item is to recognize Frank Carrington with the Solid Waste Department as the January 2015 Strongest Link Award recipient. Phil Francis, Director of Central Services, full address.
Good evening, everybody. Thought I saw y'all just a little while ago. It's with great pleasure. Finally, I get to recognize somebody who's very, very special to me. Frank has been here too long. 36 years, you said? Yeah.
Good.
And it's just like I said in the write-up that he was nominated with. His smile is just really infectious. He helps me a lot of times get through the day. I'll walk in saying, "Oh Lord," again. And Frank's up there hollering, screaming something at me. I don't know what it is, but something about his nasty coffee and all that stuff. But Frank's one of the guys that is there when you need him. I ask Frank to stay, he stays. I ask Frank to come in early, he comes in early. He takes on a lot of extra duties gladly. He takes on these duties with a smile on his face. He's a reverent man. He's got a lot of super good qualities. It's what I like to see come to work every day. He truly loves the city. He truly loves what he does. He lifts up the folks that he works with, and everybody in the community knows Frank. You can watch him on the back of the truck, and he's waving at everybody. I don't know if he's waving traffic or waving at everybody. I think he knows everyone in the city, but you'll never find a more loyal and just stand-up guy. I really do. I've known him since I've been here 15 years, and he's been there for me. And on a personal note, just he helps lift me up sometimes because we all need it. But as an attestament to the model employee, I challenge you to find somebody that does what Frank does. And it's with great honor and pleasure that I give you something free. Say something.
And you've got a present behind you.
Yeah. You got some free food.
Got some
How you?
got some change.
I appreciate y'all that I worked with y'all a long time, and I hope I see y'all again in the future. And I know the city of Griffin and how mine work. Anything y'all need, let me know. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Frank. Appreciate your service to our community. You got to wear this now.
Oh, my chain.
You got to wear that every day.
Oh, no. Bring my neck.
Hey, you can hold yourself on the back of the truck with that chain.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good job. Outstanding. All right, item 4, review financials for December 2014. Who is filling in for Mark?
Chuck.
Hey, Chuck, welcome. Like old times, isn't it?
back.
Yeah, I think you all know Marcus had a accident this morning. He's doing fine, a little sore, but he'll make it. First item would be the loss spreadsheet, and I think we're at 50%, 50.6% of our anticipated receipts, which is good. Still no splost. I assume he's explained that to you. When the county bonds are paid, then we'll start seeing those monies come our way. Cash statement. Cash-wise, we're doing well. We're about $800,000 low than June 30th. Depends what category you look at, but I think that's pretty healthy for this time of year. Any questions on those two? The overall fund statement. Overall, we're doing well. We're at 50% of revenues, 50.6. Expenses are at 45.3, so they're holding the line, and I think at this time of year we're looking good and healthy, which is nice to hear. Same thing with general fund, 61% of revenues, which would be the property taxes, as you imagine. They're 90% received, and 45% of expenses. Doing well there. If there's any questions, I'll try to accommodate them.
I love your report. It's short and precise to the point.
I am brief.
Are there any questions for Chuck?
It was a good report.
Thank you, Chuck. Take care, Mark. Marcus for us? Outstanding. Moving to citizens' comment. At this time, the chairperson opens the floor for comments from the audience. Comments should relate to a specific agenda item not listed on the agenda for a public hearing or to concern within the jurisdiction of the city. Commission meetings serve the purpose of conducting city business and are not a forum for the unlimited expression of opinion. The chairperson reserves the right to limit comments to matters germane to city business and may refer speakers to the city manager or other staff for resolution. With that being said, is there anybody on my left that would like to come before the commission? Is there anybody on my right? Thank you very much. Moving on to public hearings. Public hearings are conducted to allow public comments on specific advertised issues such as rezoning ordinances, policy development, operating budgets, and other legislative actions to be considered by the city commission. Next item, I have to recuse myself, so I'm turning over the gavel to Mr. Morrow.
All right. Item number 5, consider the reading of the conflict of interest statement regarding the City of Griffin's Community Development Block Grant, 2015 Public Facility Grant Awards, and Toussaint.
Thank you, sir. The City of Griffin is a community development block grant applicant for the 2015 Public Facility Grant in an amount not to exceed $500,000. 24 CFR Part 85, 85.36B3 states in relevant part, no employee, officer, or agent of a grantee or subgrantee shall participate in the selection or in the award or administration of a contract supported by federal funds if a conflict of interest, real or apparent, will be involved. Commissioner Douglas S. Holberg, prior to the submission of an application for the grant being considered, has publicly disclosed he or related persons or an entity controlled or managed by him owns one or more tracts of real property within the 2015 CDBG target area and has voluntarily recused himself from any further involvement regarding the CDBG application, and if awarded, its funding or grant administration. In addition, Commissioner Holberg has disclaimed any involvement in the process of selecting the target area for the application. The City of Griffin will petition the Georgia Department of Community Affairs, which administers the CDBG program, to issue any exception for the conflict of interest held by Commissioner Holberg. If the exception is granted, Mr. Holberg will continue to abstain from participating in or voting on any issue relating to the 2015 CDBG due to his conflict of interest. CDBG projects must benefit at least 70% low to moderate income persons, aid in the prevention of slum and blight, and meet a community need of particular urgency, i.e., in this case, rehabilitating public water and sewer infrastructure. The 2015 target area has been identified through studies as one of the most blighted neighborhoods in the City of Griffin with an inordinately large percentage of housing and rental occupancy. The 2015 CDBG target area was selected by the project engineer, Public Works Department, and Community Development Department with guidance from the city's grant writing specialist. The members of the Board of Commissioners played no role in this selection. Georgia DCA regulates pertaining to CDBG administration and requires the city advertise and conduct this public hearing for the purpose of obtaining citizen involvement in order to complete their review of the city's request for an exception. Persons interested in commenting upon the grant of any exception may do so at this time.
Thank you. This is a public hearing. Would anybody like to address this issue? So, I will say for the record that it's a legal way of saying that Mr. Holberg does have property in that area. He did not select the area. Others did as he read, but he very properly disclosed the fact that he owns the property in that area and has recused himself from it in entirety. So he did right. It's proper. Now it's on the record. Last call for any comments. All right. Thank you, Toussaint. Hearing none, we'll move on. Next will be the consent agenda. Where's Mr. Holberg? There he is.
Thank you very much. Next, consider approval of minutes of the regular scheduled meeting on January 27, 2015, and the workshop on January 27, 2015.
Mr. Chairman, found the minutes essentially correct, but somebody else has something. I did see a few typos, but none of them were material, and I move we approve unless somebody has additions or corrections.
I'll second.
That's for the minutes of the regular scheduled meeting.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. 6 and 1 abstention.
part of that in minutes of the workshop. I have the same comments, and I move that we approve.
We have a motion,
Second.
second by Ms. Todd. Any discussion? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. 6-0 with one abstention for Ms. Flowers. Oh, two, I'm sorry, 5-2, or 5-0-2 for Ms. McCord and Ms. Flowers. Abstaining. All right, regular agenda. Item 8, consider approval to amend the City of Griffin's fiscal year 2014-15 general fund operating and capital budget by appropriating $1,581 to revenue under contributions and donations and appropriating $700 to advertising and $881 to printing and binding for citizens engagement activities promoting city outreach.
Chairman, I move we approve the budget amendment as presented.
We have a motion, Mr. Morris, second. Second. Mr. McLemore, any discussion? All in favor, signal raise your hand. 7-0. Thank you, Chuck. Item 9, consider for approval the purchase of 12 4-yard commercial front load, 12 6-yard commercial front load, 10 8-yard commercial front load, and 4 30-yard open top containers to use in the commercial collection division of the solid waste department from Waste Equip, Inc., the NJPA and State of Georgia approved vendor for the total purchase price of $42,266.12. So moved. We have a motion from Mr. McCord. Second.
Second.
From Mr. Morrow. Any discussion? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. 7-0. Item 10, consider the approval of award the bid of $33,809.24 for the undercarriage overhaul of the D-155 Komatsu Dozer operated at the Shoal Creek landfill to Tractor Equipment Company, the most responsive bidder. Do we have any questions?
I move that we approve.
Mr. Morrow, a motion, and second. Ms. Todd, second. Any discussion? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. 7-0. Item 11, consider approval of the purchase of one set of TNT extrication tools, Jaws for Life, to the amount of $22,872 from 10-8 and amend the budget accordingly. Any questions for Chief Jones?
No,
Do we have-
we approve.
Ms. Todd made a motion to approve.
Second.
Second from Mr. Morrow. Any questions? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. 7-0. And thank you, Chief.
Before you read item 12, I'd like to make the following statement.
Go ahead, sir.
As everyone should know, if they don't, I'm surprised, but I have a stepson who owns some property in the general area of the new airport. I have recused myself at all times from choosing where the position is or taking any financial votes like this as a bond series, because there's a possibility a portion of his property might be included within the footprint of the new airport. So to remain apart from all that, I'm recusing myself from this vote also, and I'll leave the room at this time.
Thank you very much, sir. Item number 12, consider approval of resolution approving the bond resolution of the Griffin Spalding County Airport Authority authorizing the issuance of up to $7 million in aggregate principal amount of Griffin Spalding County Airport Authority Revenue Bond, Series 2015, authorized execution of an intergovernmental agreement among Spalding County, City of Griffin, and the authority, and authorizing the chairperson and other officers of the city to take actions necessary for the authority to issue and deliver the revenue bonds. That
All
being
right, with
said-
you, I will dispense reading the entire resolution. I won't read it left to
That's
right.
okay. If you wanna-
Each of you have received a copy of it, and attached to the resolution is the bond resolution that was actually passed by the airport authority in late January. This same resolution that you're about to act on tonight was passed by the county last week. On August the 12th of last year, Spalding County, the City of Griffin, and the authority entered into a contract for the joint funding of the new general aviation airport. You agreed in that agreement that the authority would issue an amount not to exceed $7 million of revenue bonds to be used for land acquisition. And as security for those bonds, the parties also agreed to enter into an intergovernmental agreement for the new airport with the Division of Aviation Services by the authority to the city and county. That's what this intergovernmental agreement is tonight.
Okay. Also, I'd like to make comment that the obligation, spreadsheet showing preliminary debt service projections are attached. The city will pay the first 3 years, then remaining debt service payments to be equally split between the city and county. The county will also be obliged to pay the city one-half of the payments it made in the first 3 years.
That's correct.
I move that we approve.
Ms. Todd made the motion. Do we have a second? Mr. McLemore, any discussion? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. 6-0.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good job. Mr. Morrow can return. Y'all see him going around. Item 13, consider the approval of a task order form to Paragon's Consulting Group for the construction management of intersection number 1, North Hill Street, North 6th Street, of the 2008 SPLOST in the amount of $52,380 for the Public Works and Utilities Department. Director of Public Works, Dr. Keller will address. Any questions? Ms. Ward made a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
Mr. McLemore, any discussion? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. 7-0. Item 14, consider the approval of a professional service agreement with Governmental Enterprises for the recovery of state sales tax for the Public Works and Utilities Department. Director of Public Works, Dr. Keller will address.
You think there's some money out there?
What happened is there was a provision made in the Internal Revenue Tax Code for the state, and they'll review all our purchases on our large construction process and take a look at what's left, what might be still left out there, and that's what this gentleman does for a living. And so if we can get just even a little bit back, we're good to go.
And his share is 25%, whatever he finds. Is that correct?
Yeah,
This is Barry Hall, who served as a financial consultant that we did in the past, making relations in Boston. Most of the time.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I move we approve the agreement as presented.
Mr. Mars made a motion. Do we have a second? Ms. Ward with the second. Any other discussion? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. 7-0. Thank you, Dr. Keller. Item 15, appoint one member to the Historic Preservation Commission. The term of Matthew Ron expires on 12/31/14. And we have one nomination in the book. Do we have a motion, or do we have a nomination?
I'm trying to remember the name.
Mr. Sons, Robert Sons.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Chair, Mr. Chairman, I move that we I nominate Robert Sullins to the position.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have any other nominations?
I move the nomination to close.
Ms. Todd made a motion to close nomination. Do we have a second? Mr. McLemore, second. And all in favor of closing nominations, raise your hand. 7-0. Thank you very much. Item 16, consider resolution urging the Georgia General Assembly and our local delegation to strongly oppose any bill, provisions, or measures to reallocate sales tax funding from the local government to the state of Georgia, and to further urge that they not approve any provision of the transportation bill that authorizes double taxation on municipal residents.
Mr. Chair, I heartily move we approve this, and will say that this is I think an unwarranted financial grab from the local government by the state, and highly disapprove of where they're going with this.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Todd is the second. Any discussion? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. 7-0. Thank you very much. Item 17, consider updated resolution making appointment to the Office of Municipal Court to make correction to the approved compensation of said position. Do we have a motion for the updated resolution?
I move that we approve.
Ms. Todd? Ms. Ward is the second. Any discussion? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. 7-0. Item 18, consider approving a resolution to appoint a municipal court solicitor for the city of Griffin revised to clarify compensation. So, Mr. McCord made a motion. With a second?
Second.
Mr. McLemore, second. Any discussion? All in favor, signal by raising your hand. 7-0. Item 19, consider resolution to appoint an assistant municipal court solicitor for the city of Griffin to serve in absence of municipal court solicitor. And recommendation is Elizabeth M. Poole is recommended for municipal court solicitor. So do we need to open up for nominations for that, or just move, make resolution? Okay, point.
Chair, I move that we appoint, that's what I'm looking for. What was her name again?
Elizabeth M. Poole.
Yes, her. Couldn't
Okay.
think of it.
Dick made a motion. Do we have a second? Second. Mr. McLemore is the second. Any discussion? covers everything. At this time, City Manager will update the Commission on pending items, upcoming workshops, meetings, conferences, and other pertinent issues.
Just a quick reminder about the Archway signing. All the entities will be coming together on Thursday morning at 9:30 at the Welcome Center for that joint signing, so everybody's invited to be there. And other than that, I've about spoke out today.
Yeah.
Mr. Whalen? Ms. Todd?
No comments, except that we're embarking on an exciting time for Griffin and Spalding County in economic development with the happenings with the new airport to be hopefully by next month, Dick, we'll be buying land. And it's
March 19th is my target.
right. So it's been a long time coming, but it's going to be worth our while for our community.
Ms. Flowers?
No comment.
Ms. Ward?
Got nothing.
Mr. McCord?
I just want to thank all of the staff and everyone who participated in our goals workshop today. I think we on the right track to making our city better, and hopefully we can act on what we talked about today.
Mr. McLemore?
I'll ditto that. I know a lot of work and preparation went in, you could tell from the presentations and by the department heads, but I appreciate the time everybody put into that, and I appreciate the good conversation today.
Mr. Morrow?
I'll third that because two things. One, our entire senior staff sat through that whole thing, bless their hearts. And
They did most of the talking.
Bless our hearts.
Yes.
And number two, the quality of the staff work, once again, impresses me when you get the information we got with the details and the logic behind it. It's obviously well thought out. It's quality work. I've sat through in past years in other areas where you got a lot of smoke and some mirrors, but these guys have done their homework and they got their facts and figures, and you can rely on the information, and I'm very impressed with that, and I want to thank them.
I'd just like to encourage everyone to seize the opportunity to change things for the better, for the love of Griffin. With that being said, do we have a motion to adjourn? Ms. Ward? Do we have a second?